Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I have here the HTC M8 next to the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. What I want to show you guys is all the customization I did on the HTC M8 and the Note 3. We're just gonna use it for comparison, just to show you guys some things are similar than I did with the HTC M8, and I have a few different things on the Note 3. So let's go ahead and start with the transition effects. This is what I have right now on the Note 3, and it's actually pretty quick. It doesn't slow down the phone at all. And here's the access to the app drawer and the transition effect for the app drawer. As you guys can see, very quick. Let's take a look at the HTC M8. This is a transition effect that I have right now. Pretty simple, nothing really fancy. And here's the access to the app drawer. We have that effect every time we access and we exit. And then for the transition effect inside of the app drawer, this is what we have. Pretty cool. Let me show you guys now the texting application. We're using Go SMS Pro, and we're using a custom theme right here. And as you guys can see, I have different themes, but it's the same application. I can customize the name, the preview message, use different fonts and also different color, as well as the time can be customized. Just to give you guys an idea here, this is how it looks like inside. And here on the HTC M8, this is a theme that I have. And as you guys can see, I customize the letters as well as the time, the message. Here's one font, and here's a different font, and that's a different font too for the time and the date. Same thing right here for the name and the preview message. So that's as far as the texting application. Let's go ahead and take a look now at the dialer. I was able to get a different dialer for the HTC M8. However, I'm using the same application for Note 3 for some reason. I don't know if they changed it. The developer changed the application, but this is a dialer I have on the Note 3. Really cool dialer. And then I also get a transition effect from the dialer. And then right here I get access to favorites. And then of course you can add here speed dial and all that. Going to this side, we get access right here to the contacts. We can jump from one contact to another by clicking on the letters on the side, or by typing the name right there. And then one more time we get access to these groups. You can create different groups, family, co-workers, friends, etc. Right here on the HTC M8, like I said, I was able to use a different dialer. However, it doesn't look as fancy as the one I have on the Note 3. But you still get the dial pad, different color, and there are themes available for this application. You get the access to the contacts, groups, and favorites. And then for the contacts, you can also click on the side, and it takes you to that particular letter, or you can also type the name right there. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you guys is the keyboard. I was able to also change the keyboard on both, and as you guys can see, the font on the keyboard is also different. Here's the font on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. As you guys can see, it looks super cool. And also if I move it to landscape, it also looks super cool. And that can be changed, the color can be changed, the font can be changed too. So that's the one on the Note 3. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the font on the HTC M8, and as you guys can see, we have this really cool red color, and that can be changed. The color can be changed, the font can be changed too, and let's see if we can move it to landscape, and that's how it looks like on the HTC M8 in landscape mode. So that's as far as the dialer, the texting application, and the keyboard. Let's go ahead and take a look now at the font for the applications. So you guys can see, if I bring this close, the font for the name of the applications is different. On the Note 3 we have that really cool font, and here on the HTC M8 we have a different one. The color of the font can be changed, and of course, you know, you can change the font. Also, as you guys can see, we have this really cool clock with a weather widget. The clock style or theme can be changed. I believe this one is called Bloody Clock or something like that. The letters for the date, the city, and the temperature was changed to yellow, but that can be changed to a different color and also different font. Also, the icons on the HTC M8 are the 3D icons theme, versus the other ones on the Note 3 are just it's a theme, but they're not 3D effect. If I show you guys the other icons that I have on the other screen, they also look 3D. And also the icon size can be changed as well. If we go right here into preferences, icons, and customize the icon size, I went to the smallest size available. Kind of gives you the feeling that you have a bigger screen if the icons are smaller. What else we have here? Here's a different calendar, and we also have a different calendar here on the Note 3. On the Note 3 we have a different color for the calendar. As you guys can see, we have kind of like a green neon color on the for the calendar on the Note 3. On the HTC M8 I just have this white calendar, but that can be changed, and you can add different colors. The transition between screens, the speed can also be adjusted. Right now on the Note 3 I have the fastest one. So you guys can see it's not as fast on the HTC M8, but that can be changed. We go right here, preferences, and then I believe we're gonna go into advanced settings. No, I take that back. Let's see here, screen transition, and we can change for different actually let's go ahead and change it for a different one to show you guys. There is this one here, random, so every time you go to a different screen it's gonna change. As you guys can see, it gives you a different transition. If you lock or unlock the phone, it's also gonna change the transition. And speaking about lock, I think this is the last thing I want to show you guys. Let's go ahead and lock the screens and show you what I have. This is what I have here on the Note 3. That's a really cool lock screen, and this is the one we have on the HTC M8. From this point I can hard click right here, and we're gonna get access to the phone application, camera, phone right here, camera right here, getting to the main screen, swiping down, and getting to the messages, swiping down to the right. So for example, if I want to go to the messages, I just do this, and it's gonna unlock the phone and take me to the messages. If I want to go straight to the phone application, there you have it. And this is the one we have on the HTC M8. Also gives you the access to the phone, or you can just swipe down and unlock the phone. Just to show you guys a quick here, the same theme I have on the Note 3. I believe it's this one, and let's go ahead and lock the screen and show you guys how it looks like. And as a matter of fact, let's do the same thing with the Note 3 so you guys can see both at the same time. So here's the one on the Note 3, and there is a one on the HTC M8. Again, we can hard press right here, and as you guys can see, it takes you to the phone, it takes you to the camera, it takes you to the messages, or it unlocks the phone. So guys, thanks for watching, and subscribe for more videos. Again, this was a quick look here at some customization on the HTC M8 and the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. See you later, guys.